Hey, it's Jim Ebert with Cancer Can Rock. Today we have Bob Miller in doing his song, Learn to Remember to Forget. I hope you all like it. Hey Bob, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah? We got you in today?
Yep.
How did we get you in?
I have no idea how my wife found you guys in August, and she said, fill out this form online. Didn't know you were in the DC area where I was, and I have to ask her again. I was not paying attention at that time to things like this.
I got it.
I'm like, sure.
Well, you got the cancer dance. What do you have?
So the long story, 7 years ago, I was 48 years old. At the time, you don't get colonoscopies yet.
Right.
And nobody said, if you're bleeding, you should go to a doctor.
Oh.
So after about 4 months, and I went to a doctor, and they said, we have to do a colonoscopy, and it was stage 3, rectal cancer. I did surgery, chemo, radiation. I was in remission. I was in remission for 6 years, and they said, you're cured. And that's it, and you're cured. And 14 months later, it was back, and it was all over the place. And so, that was end of July of this year. And so now it's metastasized, stage 4.
Without getting too detailed, how far has it gotten?
So it's not anywhere in my colorectal system, which is ironic since it's rectal cancer.
Right.
It's in the bladder, which is where we found it,
right,
and the lungs and the lymph nodes.
Okay, so your treatment is
chemo.
Okay.
And that's all. And chemo for life, as they tell me.
Wow.
And the stuff I'm on now, they said, there's no end limit to this. We can keep doing this forever.
Right.
And so,
yay.
Exactly. They don't talk about months or years, and I just said, so 50 cycles? And like, yeah, 50 cycles, sure, we'll keep doing it.
Damn. You have me beat. I had a few years oral chemo, so I call it chemo light. It would make me sick, and back then it made me lose my hair. That was 20 years ago. But I've been told it's not coming back, but I don't believe it for a second.
Yeah, they need to stop,
Yeah, well, it was better than the first diagnosis, which is you're dying in a year.
Yeah.
Which was like, what do you do with that? What's your song about?
I do not remember the origin of this song. I can tell you this is 1991, 1992. It's definitely my writing because that's why the time signature is so weird.
Right.
And I do not remember the circumstances of writing this or what I was thinking about. It's about going through life with someone else and forgetting the things that deserve forgetting and remembering the things that you love.
Well, I wish we could do that many times, right? We go through it, it's like get hung up on the wrong stuff. I mean, I don't want to make this about me. I say that all the time and I'm making it about me, but when I got cancer, I just sort of really got a gist of letting trash run by me. Not trying to get caught up in too much stuff. So that was, in that way, cancer was a gift to me. But that's the only way.
No, it is. I mean, I will say the exact same thing. That cancer can be, it gives you gifts.
Yeah.
And it takes off your plate all the stuff that you didn't need to be spending time on anyway.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Well, we've had a blast. I think the track sounds great.
It does. Yeah,
and I appreciate your patience because it's a bit like watching paint dry in here sometimes.
Yeah, but these were great musicians.
Well, and again, I say this every single time, they're great musicians, but they're better people.
Yep.
They're all sweethearts. They're all in for the cause, and they're all in to do the best they can do.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a pleasure, and it was really great to meet you, and we'll figure out how you got introduced to them.
This was a great experience. Thank you guys so much.
You got it. All right.